Hey guys, welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. Phil here, and I'm excited to break down one of my all-time favorite pop R&B songs from when I was a kid. This one's by Brian McKnight. It's called Back at One. I'll be looking at the intermediate level chorus in this video, and I'll be showing you how to play it. That section sounds like this. 1, 2, here we go. Woo! 100%, sweet. For those that don't know, that score popped up in my Playground Sessions interactive app. That's where all these graphics are coming from, and it grades you as you play. So those notes that turned green, it's because I played them right. If you play them wrong, they turn red. The app is really smart and intuitive and interactive. We're doing a free trial right now where you can try the app all access with no strings attached for 30 days. So tap that card above or click the link in this video's description to learn more. You can sign up for the free trial today, and there's a ton to do in the app. All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to break this section down first with the right hand. Here we go. All right, the key signature here for this song is 0 sharps, 0 flats. That's the key of C major. And our time signature is cut common time. This is like 4/4, but we're feeling it in a halftime feel. And our first note is a C, an octave above middle C. That's this one right here. We'll play it with our 4th finger, and we're going to toggle a lot in this section between A and C. So get used to that. And that's what we see here in our first phrase. We see a C, rest, A, C, D, D. So this is our hand position here, and let's keep moving. Measure 3, we do another C, A, C, D, D. So the same thing again here for that second phrase. Now moving down to our second line, it starts the same way. C, quarter rest. Now just 2 eighth notes to end the measure. C, A, C, D, D, rest. Now keep moving. C, C, B, C, B, C, B, A, G. And that final measure here of this phrase is all syncopated, right? These notes are all hit on the upbeats and not the downbeats. All right, keep moving. Third line down, C with our 4th finger, and then quickly down to an A, back to C, D, D, that's a common phrase there. Next measure, C, toggle. All right, now at the end of this measure, we see our first hand position change. We're going to play a C, which is just 1 note down from where we are now, but we're going to do it with our 2nd finger, so we need to shift up. That's because our pinky in the next measure is going to play this high F. 4 on E, 3 on D, 2 on C, C, E, D. Now rest and put your thumb down on A. B, D, C for the final line down, whole note. And then in our last measure, we're going to outline a C major triad in 2nd inversion. That sounds crazy, but really it's just this. E, C, G. All right? We're playing that chord 1 note at a time. E, C, G. That's it for this part. So what I want to do now is take a closer look at the rhythms by bringing in our backing track, but we'll do it at the slow speed. And once we get 100% there, then we can try it at full speed. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. Awesome job! So please take advantage of this video lesson by pausing, rewinding, and playing back with me at that slow speed as many times as you need. But now, when you're ready, let's try it at full tempo. 1, 2, set, go. Yes, there's 100% for our right hand. So we've got that down. Now let's shift gears over to the left hand. We'll talk about the chords, the harmony that will play underneath the melody we just learned. And when we get 100% for the left hand, our final step for this video, of course, will be to put the hands together. And then you're off on your own. Remember, you can finish this in the app. All right, let's start talking about this left hand part. Our first chord is a C major triad in first inversion, also known as C over E, if we take a look at the chord symbol. That looks like this. That's a whole note, and we'll tie it to another whole note. So then measure 3, we see our next chord, A minor over E. This is an A minor triad in second inversion. Just one note different than C over E, right? That middle G is moving up to an A, but these guys are staying the same. Next line down, our third chord, F major. Again for 2 whole measures. Next we have D minor 7, that looks like this, a little bit wider than the others. And in our next measure we actually have some syncopated rhythms. We're going to move through these chords kind of quickly. So we're tying this D minor 7 to the next measure, but only for 1/8 note. And then on the and of 1, we're going to play a C over E, and then the next chord is F major, and then the next one is G major. So we're going to do all those pretty quickly. And let's look at those 2 measures. I'll show you in time what that sounds like. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. It'll be a little faster than that later, but that's how we do it at the slow speed. Now let's keep moving. Back to C over E. And just like the beginning, we'll do it for 2 measures, and then we'll play A minor over E for 2 measures. Then we go to F for 2 measures. But here we have a new chord, D minor over F. This is D minor triad in first inversion. And then we play this weird F over G chord, which looks like this. Finally, the final 2 measures are a C major triad in first inversion, C over E, and again we'll hold that for 2 measures. So there we have it. Let's try this at the slow speed just because I want us to have extra practice with that difficult rhythmic measure at the end of the first phrase. Then we'll speed it up to full tempo. 1, 2, set, go. All right, hold it and look ahead. Here comes D minor 7. Now get ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Look ahead. F major coming up. Now D minor over F. And then F over G. Look ahead. C over E. And hold it out. Awesome job. All right, now let's speed this up to full tempo so we can get to the hands together section. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. All right, there's 100% for the left hand as well. So now we're ready to put these hands together. And for the most part, it shouldn't be too tricky because, as we just learned, the left hand is mostly playing whole note chords tied to another whole note. So we've got most of our energy and attention available to put to the right hand. However, there's still that one measure where the left hand is playing those syncopated rhythms with those chords. But I've got one tip that's going to make playing that measure a little easier, so we'll go over that now. Then we'll try playing this together at the slow speed, and then we'll speed it up to full tempo to wrap up this video. But don't forget, when we're done with this video, there's a lot more to learn, and you can learn this song in its entirety, in all difficulty levels, in our interactive app. And one more time, let me remind you that we're doing a free trial for 30 days with no strings attached. So tap that card above that says, "What are you waiting for?" Open it in a new tab so that when we're done with this video, you're ready to sign up for that free trial and finish it in the app with interactive notation. All right, here we go, guys. Let's put these hands together. When we get to that 8th measure of this section where the left hand is playing that syncopated part, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, right? There is one thing that you should keep in mind that will probably help you put this together, and that is that even though it's rhythmically challenging on its own, it actually syncs up perfectly with the rhythms of the right hand melody. So when you put them together, it looks like this, and I'll go slow for the start. It goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, one more time, a little faster now. And even faster. Okay, so I encourage you to do what I just did. Start very slowly with just those 2 measures isolated, and then speed it up gradually. When you can do that, then I think you're ready to try this now at the slow tempo for the whole section. So I'm going to do that now. Hey, nice work. All right, so final step is to put this together at the full tempo. So when you're ready, let's do that final step together now. 1, 2, here we go. Woohoo! Hey, 100% across the board. We've wrapped up this section. We've demolished it. Brian McKnight would be proud, I'm sure. I'll just speak for him. Brian, thank you for this tune. I love it and I love playing it. I loved teaching it to all of you guys out there. So if you loved this video as much as I loved teaching it, let me know below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you guys waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it if you want notifications for every time I put out a new tutorial. As you can see, we broke this one down in detail, and I'm doing a few of these a week. So stay up to date by hitting that bell icon. Otherwise, I'll see you guys for the next video lesson. Thanks for watching. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.